Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And as y'all can see, I'm coming live from the Rose Garden, man. Take a look at it. Let y'all get a look at some of these trees, man. Look at these trees. But yeah, y'all already know. Let me back up. Let me give y'all a shot of the Most High. You know what I mean? Let me give y'all a shot of the Most High, man. If y'all up this morning, y'all already winning, man. Shout out to my broski, man. What up, bro? Yeah. I want to tell y'all something real fast, man. I'm going to try to make this quick. But listen, hey, when you going through tough times, right, stop thinking that the Most High is not with you during tough times. The Most High still right there. The Most High still right there giving you strength. You know what I'm saying? Giving you strength to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Right with you during this storm. So stop thinking that, while you going through these tough times, while you going through it, that God is not with you, man. Listen, I'm not trying to be religious and none of that, but just know that the Most High is right there with you, going through it, giving you strength. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that you so by yourself and just going through this without no help. You know what I mean? And you gonna get through whatever it is, but don't think that the Most High ain't right there watching you. Don't think that he ain't there during the storm. And y'all got to understand too, man, these tough times build character. You know, a lot of the times we just got to go through the rain. So stop thinking that you excluded from that. You're not exempt from going through the storms and the rain, man. A lot of people, man, they think that they just going to go through life without ever having to go through anything, like no storms is going to ever hit them. And listen, those are the ones that get caught so off guard and they never recover. They never recover. That's why I promote working on yourself and getting strong in mind, getting strong all around so you can better prepare for these things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to anticipate shit, but at the same time, you need to be solid enough that if something happened, which it will because we live in life, when a storm comes, that you okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gonna feel the hurt. You gonna have to go through your emotions and all of that. You know what I mean? You gonna have to go through these tough times. But understand that, man, these times come and go. You know? And it's all about how you handle it while you going through it, man. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with crying. Ain't nothing wrong with feeling down. But you got to know when you got to get back up. You got to know that shit. You got to know when to get back up. You got to fight to get back up. You got to know that the Most High right there with you and going to give you that strength as long as you continue to do right and praise him and understand that he there with you. But if you sitting there, you ain't got no faith, no belief. You know what I mean? You indulging in negative activities. And guess what? Those things just going to bring you down even more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come in, I gotta get in the sun to talk to y'all about this, man, because it's a lot of people that let things drag them down. They never recover from these storms and shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like Hurricane Katrina or all these other messed up hurricanes that then hit them and shit, but they never try to recover like New Orleans recovered. You know what I mean? They never try to recover like Puerto Rico trying to recover. They never trying to recover like Haiti recovering from these earthquakes, man. Yeah, it take time, but guess what? The people that live in these places gonna make an effort. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make an effort in this life, man. This shit is only temporary. Pain is temporary. Storms is temporary. But it's all about how you fight to get through that shit. You either gonna cower, lay your ass down and just sit there and just drown yourself, or you gonna rise. You gotta rise like the sun, man. How many times I gotta tell y'all gotta rise like the sun, because no matter what emotions you feeling, how sad you is, what you going through, that sun gonna come up. You know what I mean? Even when it's storm, sometimes after that storm, that sun gonna come back up, and you gotta understand that about your life. You know what I mean? Don't nothing stay the same, and that shit is temporary, man. We all gonna have to go through tough times, but that's what's gonna build us out here. That's what's gonna put that muscle on you. That's what's gonna make you strong up here. That's what's gonna let you know, like, hey, listen, if I could go through that and I'm still here, then I could go through anything. But if you gonna sit there and just give up, then guess what? You're gonna be giving up all your life. You giving up on everything, man. So understand, man, listen, when you going through anything out here, stop thinking that you going through it by yourself. The Most High right there to give you strength. All you got to do is look up and understand and know that he there with you. You're not the only one, and that's where people get it messed up too. They think that they just invincible, and then when something happened to them, they sitting there, they acting a damn fool. They acting a damn fool like they the only ones that got picked out of millions and millions of people to go through some shit. And that says something about them. That says something about them. That says something about their faith. Because guess what? Everybody's faith will be tested. Everybody will be tested while you living on this earth and while you live in this life. And you got to understand that. People don't understand that. And them the ones that let shit take them down. Them the ones that let shit take them under because they think that they exempt from these tests. They think they ain't got to go through no storms. They've been spoon-fed all their life. So guess what? They think they ain't going to have to deal with some of these things that we must deal with. You know what I'm saying? And there, like I said before, your faith will be tested. All of us will be tested. But guess what, man? Listen, when you got the Most High with you, you gonna have that strength with you. You gonna be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can prepare you, but guess what? When shit happens, that strength gonna kick in and you gonna get through it. Just know that shit. You gotta know it, man. And like I said, man, ain't nothing just gonna have you just ready for shit. And it's okay to feel some type of way. It's okay to go through these emotions. It's okay to feel that pain. A lot of motherfuckers, man, I'm telling you, man, they just think that this shit, that nothing will ever happen to them. And then when it happens, they have no preparation. They have no way of dealing with it. They have no spiritual being, no spiritual bone inside of them. So they have nothing else to look to. They have nothing else to look forward to. So guess what they gonna turn to? Drugs, alcohol, fapping, all of that shit. Everything negative. They gonna turn to everything negative. They life get turned upside down because they lack of faith. They lack in belief with the Most High. They lack in belief in the Most High. That's what get them every time. So you got to know, man, when you going through these things, stop thinking that you're going through it by yourself, bruh. You're not going through this shit by yourself. The Most High is right there. You know what I mean? He is right there. So you got to understand that moving forward, man, or your ass going to get taken down by every little storm. You know what I mean? Every little thing that happened to you, guess what? You just going to fold. You know what I mean? You going to fold every time, man. You can't be weak living this life. A lot of people that then live for about 30, 35, 40 years, you got people, right, that still just fold every time something happens and they never recover. They never recover. And that's the crazy part. Like, damn, you've been living this long and you still just, you still going through it about what happened back there, you know? And that's when you see that. That's where you see people just drowned in all of their pain and their sorrows, and then they using all of these drugs and all that shit because they don't have no other way. They not close with the Most High. So I want y'all to understand, man, that ain't the way to go, bro. That is not the way to go. You got to understand that the Most High with you through every storm. You just got to learn how to deal with it. It's all about how you get through that shit. You know what I'm saying? We all going to have to walk through the fire. Understand that, man. Who could just be living this life and think that they just gonna go through it without having to get burned? We all gonna get burned, bro. But it's about how you rise over them fucking ashes. If you can't rise from them ashes, man, listen, then your ass gonna stay there. You gonna stay there, keep getting burned. It's like living in hell, and that's what we see these days. We see a lot of people that's just living in hell. They done made it a home. They didn't choose to rise above that shit. You know what I'm saying? They choose to just soak in it. And now, listen, man, their life is nowhere near what it could have been. We see a lot of that shit these days, man. We see a lot of people. When you see these zombies walking around, when you see these zombies out here on drugs, that's homeless, that's hanging out in front of these liquor stores, that's walking all over the place, man, listen, them people that never recovered from the storm. You know what I mean? And it's sad to see, but you can't let that be you. You can't let that be you, man. Tell yourself right now that you ain't going. Just be like, man, I ain't going. I ain't going. I got the Most High with me, man. I ain't going. The Most High gonna give me strength to get through any and everything, and I'm gonna make it through these storms, man. Tell yourself that. Tell yourself that moving forward, man. Shit gonna be tough sometimes. But how much fucking grit do you got, bro? How strong is you? Is you a weak motherfucker? Because if you a weak motherfucker, then you just gonna sit there. You gonna sit there and burn. You gonna sit there and drown. You gonna sit there and point the finger. It's this person's fault, that person's fault. You gonna look up, you gonna say it ain't no God. You gonna say it ain't no God. No, it ain't no God in your life, bro. And that's why you going through what you going through. Ain't no God in your life. And until you recognize the Most High, that's where you gonna stay. Until you recognize the Most High, you gonna stay low. And I want y'all to understand that moving forward, man. You understand that moving forward. Understand that you ain't going through these tough times alone. The Most High been there and he gonna be there as long as you recognize. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get